cuties, and welcome back to another video, or welcome if you're new. I'm Cora, and today I am back with another CC haul video. As always with these videos, you can find links to everything in the description down below. Of course, I also added categories and numbers to this video to make things easier for you guys. There is mainly gonna be CC hair, skin details, and makeup that we're gonna look at today, but there's also this really adorable, small-ish, I think has like 5 items CC pack by Serenity that has this gorgeous butterfly top that I am just so excited to share with you guys. Yeah, we're not gonna be here for too long today, but you know, feel free to grab your favorite snack, grab a drink, sit back, relax, let's talk about life. I am very tired. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I have still right, I got like a new medication that I talked about a few weeks, maybe even a month back by now. Yeah, it must have been months because I did take it for like 4 or 5 weeks or something because the psychiatrist just didn't get back to me. But you know, I'm yet on another antidepressant, which this one is gonna be the 4th one that I try out, and I really have my fingers crossed that it's gonna do something for me, you know, and like kind of kickstart me to feel better a little bit so I can work on things and like improve my overall mental health. That would be great. But the last one that I took, if you've watched my previous videos, made me feel very dizzy, and I've stopped taking it about 5 days ago now, and I still feel so dizzy, and it's really annoying because I feel like I can't really get things done. Like, it just makes me feel very tired as well because everything, I don't know, maybe because you're dizzy, things feel more exhausting. I don't know if that makes sense, but that is what it feels like to me, and I kind of just want to like lay down and sleep it off, but every morning I wake up dizzy, and I am just over it. I hope that it's gonna pass fairly soon and not be in my life anymore because I have been dizzy for weeks now. It must have been 3 or 4 weeks by now, and I hate it. Dizziness is like literally one of my biggest pet peeves. Can you even consider it a pet peeve? I just hate it. I hate being dizzy. Period. It's just the worst. But other than that, the foster cat, one of them has like 2 different people who are interested in adopting him, which is very exciting because he needs another kitty to play with, and the foster cat that I have gotten before him that's still here right now, he doesn't want to play. Like, he's very timid and he's kind of like not standoffish, but he gets scared and then the other one chases him, and it's not, you know, they're not the best fit. So I'm excited for him to get a new home and like have a cat that he can play with. It's just gonna be so nice, and I'm very excited for him. It's really upsetting because I did have one interest, that's not what you say, like applicant, is that a word? I don't know. We had one person who was very interested in him, and they had this really large backyard in the back of the house. Wow. I am just, you know, so eloquent today. But yeah, they had this really big backyard and a pond and everything, and another cat that was really young and could have played with him, and it would have been perfect. But then they had to take, or they wanted to take, a friend's cat because they had recently gotten a cat and discovered that they're like highly allergic. So it makes sense, you know, you would want to help your friend out and then they can still see the cat and whatever. Makes a lot of sense, but it was just a bummer because for my foster cat that would have been like the perfect place because he's so playful. He needs so much attention and like things happening, you know, like he's just very curious and has a lot of energy that he needs to get rid of, and a backyard with like a pond where he could like look at frogs, birds, insects, you know, all of that would have been ideal for him, and I would have loved that for him. But these 2 people have like a balcony. If you don't know, I live in a capital city, so it's not, you know, it's not that common for people to have huge backyards where you can let your cats run free. But those 2 people have a balcony, which is also going to be obviously amazing for him. But this one person is like 70 years old, and I don't know how willing she is to play with him the whole time. And he has been very bad at like he's not really attacking my hands. He like wants to play with my hands, Sims, which I hate it so much. And I have learned how to read him a little bit better, obviously, over the last few weeks that he's been here. And I kind of, noticed that he grabs my hands a lot of times as well when he just wants me to pet him, or like when he wants me to pay attention to him, which obviously, if you don't know a cat, like your first instinct is to pull your hand away. But by doing that, you usually get hurt more than if you just don't do anything. But it's scary if you don't know a cat and you don't know what their intentions are. But I've learned that, like if I hold my hand still, he won't actually do anything to it most of the time. Sometimes he's like in a very playful mood and he just kind of, goes from 0 to 100 and all of a sudden gets like really big pupils and just stares at me with his like, very playful face. And I'm like, okay. But I've noticed that when I make like kind of like a howling, well, like a sad dog noise, he stops. And that is like our routine right now. He wants to grab my hand and I make that noise and he's like, oh, I'm hurting you, I'm so sorry, So that is the life I live right now. And he's so cute though. He's like really needy a lot of times, which is something in cats I find really cute, I have to admit. The other day, because my best friend who lives with me hasn't been home a lot lately, and she hasn't been home in like quite a few weeks because she was sick and she just spent her time with her boyfriend who was also sick, so they were just sick for a few weeks, and she hasn't really gotten to know this foster cat a lot because she hasn't been home. And yesterday she came home and he got so spooked. He literally like ran to me and kind of hid under my arm, and I was just, I don't know. It broke my heart. It was way too cute. He's like, so affectionate and such a sweet boy. So I hope he will find a good home for himself. I'm also currently putting a lot of my time into Twitch because I have been streaming, I think it was 7 times. Yeah, 7 streams that I've had so far, playing different games, and it was just so much fun. I don't know what it is about that. I'm having a blast, and I got like my first raid the other day when I played Sims, and it was exciting yet nerve-wracking and scary, but like in a positive way, if that makes sense, because all of a sudden there were like all these people there and I was like so overwhelmed, but like also obviously excited, and it was just a lot of fun. And I am going to actually play The Sims for the second time today as I'm recording this. You're going to watch this on Friday. I'm recording this on a Wednesday. And I'm just very excited for that. I have definitely noticed that I don't just want to play Sims on stream just because I already, do YouTube and it's all just focused on The Sims, and it's like all that I like, everything that I do on this channel, but my whole personality includes so many more things than just The Sims, that I feel like if I also only stream The Sims on Twitch, it's gonna make me kind of get bored of it and like upset, because there's so many other games that I love and so many other games that I love watching people play, and just like, I don't know, there's a lot of like casual games that are so nice to just hang out with people with and play them, and like, it's just, I don't know, there's just a lot of things that I would like to play on stream that I am very excited about. Also have seen that if you don't follow Paralives, or if you've never heard of it, it's like a Sims-ish kind of game that has been developed for the last few years, and I saw on their Discord server that they like released this roadmap up until the release date of Paralives. I haven't found a release date of it yet, but it just, I don't know, it hypes me up so much, and that could be something that I would like to stream, maybe like the day it comes out we can have like a really long stream and look at it, because it's something I will get very excited for. I'm just really hyped to see someone finally challenge The Sims and make a game that's like similar yet different to it, if that makes sense, because for the last, like, how long has The Sims been around? 20 years or something? Maybe even a bit longer. I do not recall when the first ever Sims game came out, if it was in the 2000s or still in the 1990s. It's somewhere around, the 2000s though. And, well, early 2000s obviously. And for those last 20 years, the game has just not gotten any real competitors. I do not know why. Maybe it's just like a very intimidating concept, like a life simulator. There's just so many things you have to think of. And also The Sims has previously done it very well, and I think there's still a lot of people who love The Sims 4, but I definitely know that a lot of people who have played previous parts of the game are kind of disappointed in The Sims 4. So there's like, a little bit of like an opportunity now to release a new simulation game that potentially a lot of people will be very hyped for. And I'm hoping, because it seems like such a passion project of the guy who started it, the Paralives game, I feel like it just has so much potential to be amazing. And I also saw that the person who developed Stardew Valley is also working on a new game, which I'm also really hyped about. So those are just things, I'm very excited for and would love to play on Twitch. But yeah, with that said, this video is coming to an end real soon here. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you all next time. Bye!